Hello everybody, this is Demarr. I'm pretty excited about this little video I'm going to put together. It's kind of an analogy. I was over to one of my personally sponsored marketing distributors and sent out cards. And I was over at his house, and I was over there in a t-shirt and some cargo shorts, and I was just hanging out. We were talking a little bit about a lot of different things, but about business. And he noticed in my side pocket of my cargo pants that I had something that was looked kind of heavy and in the pocket. And he says, "What do you got in your pocket?" And I says, "Well, you really want to know?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I pulled out this, and if you'll notice, this is a stack of $100 bills. There's probably more money in there than a lot of people make, or at least I did when I first started to send out cards. A lot of more money than I made in 3 or 4 months, and it's a significant amount of money, as you can see. And he goes, "Well, what does that do in your pocket?" And I said, "Well, I accumulated a bunch in little stashes that I've had around, and I decided I'm going to go put it in the bank." And he goes, "Wow, wouldn't it be nice to be able to have a machine that printed money?" And I said, "Well, I do." And I says, "I have 4 or 5 of them. If you go down to send out cards and you go into the production room, you'll notice every single day, every day that the post office is open, send out cards is open, and they're printing cards. And if you go over into the gifting area, they're sending out gifts every single day, and lots of them. And all those gifts and cards that fall within the pay structure of my compensation, my organization, I get paid a percentage every single month." And he goes, "Wow, that's pretty cool." And I says, "Yeah." I go, "You got to understand," as I was talking to this rep, I said, "I've always looked at send out cards as a monthly residual, leverage residual income type of a program. When I first started, all the upfront money that we make, I thought that was great, but I was always looking for the back end." And I go, "This money, along with those cards, represents thousands of different people." And I started to explain to him, I said, "This business isn't about going out and getting lots of customers." And I pulled a couple of the bills off of the stack, and I says, "If you want to go out and get a lot of customers, the company will pay you this kind of money, maybe a little bit more, you know what I mean? And you'll eventually get a few people that will follow you, and over a course of 10 to 20 years, you might create some income that looks more like this." But I says, if you really understand what send out cards is doing, they're helping you and teaching you how to leverage off the efforts of a lot of people. You see, my business is about getting someone started. And when they get started, I help them get a few customers, themselves and a few customers. And that represents, my goal is to help that distributor do that, and that represents $100. So, on average, that's the kind of volume that I'm trying to help that person create with themselves and their customers. Then what I do is I teach them that they need to go out and find some leverage in their business. They got to find other people. If they really want to make the big bucks in this industry, they got to start leveraging, and they've got to go out and show the video. And they've got to show that to at least, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30 people until they get enough to find 3 more people who are willing to go out and get a few customers, and then invite a few more people to join them. And this is how the business grows, is that what you're doing is you're trying to find people that are looking for a few customers, and then finding other people who are looking for a few customers. And that stack of money that I have here represents thousands of people that have a few customers. And because of that, my monthly income is very stable and very significant and very strong and long lasting. and allows me to do the things that I want to do in life because I was willing to just go out and get a few customers and help a few other people go out and get a few customers. See, my business is built on a whole bunch of people who gathered a few customers. And that's what I focused on the whole time I've been involved in send out cards in the last 9 years, is teaching people that it isn't about the 100 or the 200 or the $300 in customers that you're going to get. It's about finding those people who are willing to get a few customers and help them find a few people who are going to get a few customers and help them find a few people that are going to get a few customers. And that's how you create this kind of monthly residual income, is through the leverage, the power of leverage. So that was my message today. And how I do that, and the best way to do that, is to use the DVD. You have, or that video that Margie's on. She talks about our service, and then she interviews Cody, and Cody talks about why the vision and network marketing. Share that video, and you'll get these kinds of numbers over a period of time instead of just these kinds of numbers. So you're looking for the leverage. So I just wanted to share that with you today, and I hope everything is going great, and I wish you great success in your business.